Unlock confidence secrets. 5 social scripts to elevate you. Are you ready to unlock the confidence you've always wanted? As women, we juggle so many roles, but it's time to prioritize you. In today's video, I'm sharing 5 life-changing confidence-boosting tips that will elevate your social skills for success. These self-improvement secrets are simple, yet powerful strategies you can start using today to feel more confident, authentic, and empowered in any situation. Whether you're at work or with family, these tips will help you step into your power. Number 1, subtle mirroring creates invisible bonds. We've all been there. Have you ever tried to connect with someone, but the conversation just falls flat? Maybe you feel distant, disconnected, or like the other person is simply not engaging. You could be doing the right things, but if your body language isn't aligned with theirs, you might miss out on creating a meaningful connection. Mirroring is a powerful social script you can use to build rapport instantly. It's about subtly matching someone else's body language, gestures, or speech patterns. But it's not about copying them like a parrot. It's about creating harmony in the interaction. When you mirror someone, even unconsciously, they feel understood, respected, and more likely to trust you. This is a game changer, especially in professional or social settings. For instance, if your colleague leans in when speaking to you, try doing the same, not in an exaggerated way, but subtly. Or if they speak slower, adjust your pace. This small shift makes the other person feel like you are on the same wavelength. It's scientifically proven that mirroring body language builds an invisible bond of trust. Number 2, engage with open-ended questions to create trust. We've all had those surface-level conversations where you just don't connect. It's frustrating, especially when you want to establish a deeper bond but end up stuck in small talk. The usual "how's your day going" can be so dry and repetitive. You may have asked it 100 times, and yet it barely opens up any room for the other person to share. Instead of asking questions that can be answered with a simple yes or no, focus on asking open-ended questions. Questions like, "What's been the highlight of your week?" Or "How do you manage that challenge?" These types of questions invite the other person to share more deeply and allow you to bond on a personal level. And here's the thing. People love talking about themselves when given the chance, and by asking these questions, you signal that you care about their experiences, building trust almost immediately. When speaking to a colleague, instead of asking, "Did you have a good weekend?" ask, "What did you do this weekend that made you feel good?" This opens up the floor for deeper conversation, making them feel valued. Number 3, complimenting with intent fosters authentic trust. It's so easy to compliment someone on their appearance. "You look great today." But these compliments often don't stick. They're polite, but they don't foster real connections. Many people, especially women, get compliments all the time. But if the compliment isn't thoughtful or specific, it can come across as insincere or shallow. Complimenting with intent is different. It's about focusing on something specific and meaningful. Instead of saying, "You look nice," try something like, "That color you're wearing really brings out your eyes." The key here is to notice the details that show you truly see them. This type of compliment not only makes the other person feel seen, but also fosters trust and respect. It's real and genuine, creating a deeper bond. If you notice a colleague's hard work on a project, say something like, "I really admire how detailed your report is." It shows you're so dedicated. It's not just about appearance. This shows you recognize their effort and dedication, and that will make them feel respected. Number 4, pausing before speaking commands attention and respect. We've all rushed through conversations, eager to get our thoughts across. Maybe you've been in a meeting, trying to get your point across, but speaking too quickly and ending up not being heard properly. Or in social situations, you might feel the urge to fill silences, fearing awkwardness. But here's the problem. Speaking too quickly often leads to misunderstandings or misinterpretations. Pausing before you speak is a simple but powerful script that commands attention. It's about taking a moment to gather your thoughts before responding, creating a sense of authority and presence. When you pause, people will listen more intently because you're not rushing. You're speaking with intention. In a conversation, a well-timed pause can also convey confidence and allow the other person to process what you've said, making the conversation more impactful. In a work meeting, Rather than jumping in immediately with your opinion, take a brief moment to collect your thoughts. This silence creates a powerful space that demands attention and shows that you're thoughtful and confident in what you say. Number 5. Mastering silence amplifies your power. So many of us are afraid of silence, especially in conversations. Silence is often mistaken for awkwardness, but it can be your secret weapon. Think about the last time you were talking with someone who constantly filled every pause with unnecessary words. It wasn't just tiring, it was draining, right? Sometimes, talking too much can diminish your impact and make you seem less confident. Mastering silence is one of the most effective ways to elevate your social skills. When you allow space between your words, it not only conveys thoughtfulness, but also puts you in control of the conversation. Silence amplifies your power, making your words more intentional and giving the impression that you are listening just as much as you are speaking. It also encourages others to share more deeply, as they feel more comfortable in the quiet. Next time you're in a conversation, try using a few seconds of silence after you speak. Whether it's during a tough negotiation or a personal conversation, pause and give space. Watch how the dynamics change as people respect the quiet and your words become more impactful. Bonus point, practice these scripts in casual, low-stakes settings before trying them in high-stakes situations. The common mistake is to debut a new skill in your most important meeting of the year. The pressure is too high. The method is to rehearse in the safe laboratory of everyday life. Practice your open-ended question with the barista. Practice your strategic pause when ordering your lunch. Practice subtle mirroring with a friendly colleague. This low-pressure rehearsal wires the scripts into your neural pathways, making them automatic. When you then step into the high-stakes situation, you are not performing. You are simply being a more polished, confident version of yourself. It becomes natural, not forced. If this approach makes sense to you, if you can see how these small shifts create big changes, I would be so grateful if you would type the 2 words social scripts in the comments below. It's a simple way to show you were here, and it helps us build a community of empowered, growth-focused individuals. Let's quickly review the powerful strategies we've just unlocked. Subtle mirroring creates invisible bonds. Engage with open-ended questions to create trust. Complimenting with intent fosters authentic trust. Pausing before speaking commands attention and respect. Mastering silence amplifies your power. Don't forget to like this video and share it with someone who needs to hear these confidence-boosting secrets. Remember to subscribe for more empowering content. We've recommended some videos on your screen now. See you tomorrow.